Sorry.
Ho ho ho. Ho ho ho. I don't have a ho. Hello, SMM5 here, and it is the beginning of the month of December, a few weeks before the inevitable SMG4 Christmas special, and I couldn't help but think about how bad it was last year. I mean, what a dumpster fire.
Nothing else came close. It was the worst, most painful, mind-destroying, horrible moment
Okay.
I have ever experienced.
And in prep for this year's special, I thought I'd explain why the last one failed as miserably as it did. I hope you all enjoy. Now let's get on with it. Before we begin breaking down why this special sucked, there is one criticism I disagree with, and that's how Melanie was portrayed being bad. Holy fucking shoot. Melanie was horse crap here. She started it. She shouldn't have brought her pet during Christmas meals. Don't blah blah blah, something something Melanie, annoying worst so and so, etc. etc. This is something I've discussed on DeviantArt, and a perspective I will explain here. Let me ask you something. If you found out, suddenly and completely out of nowhere, someone burned your cat, or your dog, or whatever pet you have in love, what would your initial reaction be? I say this because I myself am an owner of 2 cats, a dog, and a guinea pig. As a pet owner, if anyone had burned any of them at my Christmas meal, I probably would have had the same reaction as Melanie did. And considering how some of Mario's other friends treat him, particularly a certain hypocritical know-it-all who pretends he's her best friend just to feel like she has a moral high ground over anyone, Melanie could have done something a lot worse. If we actually put this into context, what Melanie did wasn't that bad. She pretty much just freaked out at Mario and locked herself away in a room. Sure, she did have a bodyguard, but it's not like she outright attacked and antagonized him throughout the entire video. This isn't the same thing as Meggy harassing and locking up Mario for very hypocritical reasons, or her Atari getting in a helicopter to shoot down Mario and SMG3 for environmental protection. Melanie actually had a valid reason, and she didn't do anything that bad. So I would have argued that the hate for Melanie wasn't completely justified, considering worse has and could have been done for way worse reasons. That being said, there are plenty of things I do agree with, such as the main problem with this video was obviously how it treated Mario. While I understand why Melanie was upset, it was pretty stupid that they retconned Mario giving Axel Jr. to Melanie. And I don't understand why everyone else was upset, considering they were also treating him like trash. One of the first scenes in the video is Meggy chaining Mario to his chair and telling him to behave. Then he struggles to get food and accidentally hurts Axel Jr. This would not have happened if they had treated him fairly and not chained him up like a psychopath. You could argue that he's Mario, so therefore they have to chain him up so he won't do something bad. Okay, then I must ask, why invite Mario at all? What's the point of inviting a friend over for Christmas dinner, if you were planning to treat them unfairly anyways? Like a wise old turtle once said.
Friends don't let friends get kicked off buildings, dude.
Well, yes, that too. But also no chains for mains. You don't just invite a friend over, while planning to chain them up, and there not be a problem with it. That's not classic SMG4 craziness or logic or whatever you want to call it. That's called being bad friends. And it got even worse when the gang got mad at Mario. I mean, they just ganged up on him like he had just made a ghost. They had already been treating him unfairly to begin with, and now they're getting mad at him for responding to that. What pissed me off most about this was Bob calling Mario low, which is hysterical considering he stole Mario's liver and sold it just a few episodes ago. Who is Bob to call anyone low anyways? And at the end of the day, that's really the problem with this video. This video didn't work because it just has a moral bias against Mario. There is a difference between writing someone to be low and just having the video hate him for no reason. Mario did not deserve what he got in this video, and I honestly just felt bad for him. He single-handedly saved the entire SMG4 cast twice, and this is how they repay him. For shame, SMG4 cast, for shame. So overall that's my take on the SMG4 2022 Christmas special. While I thought Melanie was overhated, everything else terrible to me. The Mario torture was a terrible way to end the year, and I'm honestly glad they technically ended off with a Mario Does Things video instead, just so I can have an excuse to say the year ended on a good note. While I do not at all agree with the claims that SMG4 should make an arc about, quote, Mario realizing his friends don't treat him right, since the idea of it sounds very one-sided, stuff like this is why people say it, and I'm hoping they don't make the same mistake for the next special. That is all for today, and I hope you all enjoyed. Why do you think last year's Christmas special was bad? Does anyone think it's good? And what are your thoughts on Melanie specifically in this video? Was she justified or not? Be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and turn in the notifications bell so you never miss a video. Thank you all for watching. This has been Super Meme Maker 5. See you all next time.